all these. He should help the probes, but I guess he's focused on this right now. He shouldn't be focusing on this. He should kill off these zealots. He borrowed all his drones. Wise idea, but these zealots, they will kill off this expansion if he's not careful. And he saves it. At the same time, JaysonX was able to fend off this Nidus Swarm once again. He's going for his 4th expansion himself. Mandrakel lost this expansion a long time ago and is now going for this one. He will have to drone up some more. If we look at the income tab, he's far ahead. He's really ahead. He's up 69 harvests to 62, but he's double the minerals and still ahead in gas. He's doing a really good job. If he keeps this up, if he gets his upgrades now, he's getting out the corruptors much wiser than last game. Well, we see a lot of colossi up now, and this is a huge ball. I don't think Mandrakel has anything to defend against this. Here are his units. It's way too few units. He should have seen this coming in. And here are the corruptors. They're gonna do a great job in killing off all of these colossi. Let's see, but he's losing too many ground units. He does not have enough ground units. We have nothing coming in, and JaysonX will have a lot of space to do a lot of damage because these hydras won't be enough with this queen. He should have had more spine crawlers. I recommend this if you play a Protoss player. Get your spine crawlers up to have some static defense, because look at what he's doing now. He's running up the ramp. He's gonna kill off this expansion if Mandrakel is not careful, but I don't like this idea either. Still no upgrades. So JaysonX is going for these expansions. They're the most viable to Mandrakel right now. So wise idea is blocking up the ramp once again. Gives him enough time to just simply attack this expansion. Mandrakel won't be able to do anything, and it will only allow him to mass produce units now. He should let this expansion die. It's not worth it just sending up your units and getting them killed. Wait for the player right here. This is what I recommend. Let him come down. Oh, he's gonna kill off the evolution chamber, and at the same time, while he's putting on the pressure, he's just mass producing drones. Mandrakel lost a lot of drones. He's behind in income now. This was a bad spot. I don't think attacking is a good idea, but he needs to get these units out of his base. He needs to shove them back. He needs to get the queen up. He needs to have more drones. He needs to drone up now, because JaysonX is going to move in with another force. He has the income to support it, and if Mandrakel is not careful and loses too many units, that's exactly what's happening right now. He's going to have a hard time defending the next push. I don't think he will be able to defend the next great push because the unit composition is too strong. He does not have enough static defense. He does not have enough spread. He does not have enough creep right here. This is a very important spot right here, because his units need to be able to poke up here, poke down here, poke up here as fast as he can. And wow, finally Broodlords. This is a great way of pushing your Protoss player back. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, because look at this, JaysonX has so many stalkers, and these stalkers, if they blink, they will be able to kill off these Broodlords fairly quickly. And Mandrakel should not attack. He should get his next expansion. He should drone up as hard as he can. Too many Broodlords. Too many Broodlords, because JaysonX has his Colossi up, at least one Colossus. He won't be able to touch it if all these units are in the front. If the Colossus is in the back, it will always be safe. And now we see the last engagement for tonight, I guess, because Mandrakel is gonna lose this battle. We see nice force fields once again. JaysonX is really doing a great job with these force fields. They hold off the Zerg so much. He won't be able to get in close to kill off this Colossus. He won't be able to get in close enough to kill the other units as the stalkers. And now JaysonX has seen these Broodlords. I'm really curious on how he's gonna react to it, because these Broodlords, they can do so much damage. They're really, really dangerous. He should not engage. He should not be engaged. You look at these instant kills. Look at the upgrades. We have 2 weapons upgraded and 1 armor, while Mandrakel is on 0-0. It's his greatest flaw. He's a really good player. If you look at his macro and the micro, he's doing a great job with these Nidus Worms. He's really, really good. But he needs to get these upgrades because otherwise he cannot leave these units exposed, but he doesn't have the ground army. He has too many Zerglings now. The Zerglings die so quickly against all these, against these Colossus and all these Stalkers. And these Broodlords will be exposed in no time. And still, if we look at the income, these guys are getting closer and closer. We have an observer up here, and Mandrakel moving in with these Zerglings. Well done, these Zerglings are put to use. Really put the... Why is he moving out? Okay, I guess JaysonX is putting on too much pressure on these Broodlords. We see a lot of these Stalkers dying, splash damage inflicted on them, and these Zerglings are getting trapped. This is so great, but this is not gonna win or lose the game. What lost the game was Mandrakel not producing enough drones after the first real push by the Protoss. He didn't have enough static defense. He should really try to get more static defense in order to be able to defend against this great push by the Protoss player. The Death Ball is really dangerous to any other race, even to Protoss themselves. We see these Broodlords dying now. They're really exposed to Blink Stalkers. I said this before, and this is the end of Mandrakel. I don't see this game going anywhere else. And the only thing JaysonX is doing now, you know, he's poking, provoking, and he's gonna kill off his units. Mandrakel is even, you know, he's even getting his queens in. I think he still thinks he has a chance. I guess he doesn't know about all these expansion running. I mean, this is run low, and so basically JaysonX is on 3 bases, while Mandrakel is getting his bases up and running again, but he won't be able to defend this. JaysonX will kill this queen, and now JaysonX will have a fairly easy job of... Exactly, he calls GG. GG to both of these players. That was a really entertaining game. We got to see a lot of mechanics. We got to see a lot of ideas about expanding, about not expanding, about droning up and getting your units at the right time. For Zerglings, it's really viable to, or really necessary to get your units at the right time. I always tell players, get your units at the right time, because otherwise you will drone up too hard, or you will not drone up enough. And the Protoss, if you out macros you, is almost impossible to counter. We saw it in this game. The spot where the Protoss overtook the macro of Mandrakel, he was able to inflict greater damage. He was able to push back the Zerg's attempt of pushing him back, maybe killing off an expansion, and that's where he killed Mandrakel, because as soon as they swapped armies, as soon as they inflicted enough damage, JaysonX was able to get enough units again, while Mandrakel was really trying to drone up and get units at the same time. It doesn't work. You have to choose either or, because you have the lava. That's the greatest flaw or the best idea about Zergs. You have to keep that in mind if you play Zerg. GG once again, both of these players really good. Come to StarCraft FastArena, check out our chat, check out our Facebook page, and really I strongly recommend JaysonX's own stream. He's up there at nights trying out his own builds, he's helping other players, he's coaching, and in case you see him, say hi from me. Bye you guys.